Announcement na ito sa Davao na pinuntahan na forum sa Manila sa harap ng mga businessmen. Magbuo ng investment defense force. Ibig sabihin, parang madalas kasi, lalo na sa Mindanao, may naatake ng mga rebels, yung mga mining equipments na sinusunod. Encourage pa siya na magbuo ng investment defense force. Ang problema doon, dahil sa nag-encourage ka na naman, encourage mo ang business sector na bumuo ng sarili niyang investment defense force, so pati yung legitimate na opposition, yung mga communities na nagra-rally, nag-oppose doon, pwede na ngayong itrato ng police, ng mining company na out lang yan para matigilin kami, sirain kami, o sirain ang mga equipment namin. So, sa halip na i-address yung sentiment, tinatrato na na parang anti-development itong mga tao na.
So po, di ba nga encourage mining, pero yung sa communities po, parang hindi ba nag-provide ng housing yung government? Kahit na they encourage, at least supported pa rin nila yung community.
Sige, dito sa Manila, di ba, parang familiar kayo, pag may demolition ng squatters, laging merong relocation, di ba? Lagi silang dadalhin dyan sa Marikina, sa Panay, etc. Parang requirement ka ng batas dito. No demolition hanggang walang relocation provided. Yung social na yung demolish, bahala kayo sa buhay mo. Isa kayo pupunta. Walang relocation. Kahit mismo tanungin mo yung officers na masyadong doon, sila Broncito Gasar.
After being presented with all these facts, it is critical that we find a solution. The easiest way for the government to handle this situation is if it improves its control not only on the mining industry, but also on other extraction industries as well, like logging, for example. The problem that we are facing right now is the fact that the government is being lenient with these industries, and their leniency is costing our country much more than what we gain from the industries. The government, for example, can improve on policies that affect toxic waste management and its disposal to avoid leakages and spills. Since the government is quite lax, the result is that companies tend to neglect these important procedures for reasons such as cost-cutting and for their own convenience. Another recommendation is that the Philippine government could depend less on these extraction industries and find alternative sources of income which don't harm the environment and the people around it. The government can also focus on other industries that we have like agriculture rather than spending tax money on cleaning up after industries such as mining.
Wala talagang relocation side.
And aside from that, that's exactly the whole point of putting in mining kasi that's a privatization already of social services, diba? That's why parang nakasulat doon kung ano yung mga plano nila na community development. Kasi the government can provide that, cannot provide that anymore. And that's why not just with mining but a lot of other industry, utilities as well, diba? So meron, yeah, unti-unti yung mga GOCs or government control corporations, hindi kita privatized yan. Kasi sabi ng government, can't handle the burden anymore. So, we'll just issue this permit kasi sila yung magbibigay ng services. So, with the housing, yes, there is a provision that you have to be relocated. But of course, again, saan ka i-relocate? Kasi yun naman talaga yung pambato nila eh. Parang I went to a community meeting one time and said, gusto niyo, papagawa pa ako ng bahay, ng semento, etc. Pero ano yung nawawala? Again, relocation sites do not respond to the actual issue or the actual problem. Na parang, ano yung pinapalayas mo isang tao para mag-dig ka sa isang area. Kasi hindi rin naman sila yung makikinaman doon.
Mining in general should be practiced in a very controlled environment and should be monitored by the government. One of the roles that the government has to play is to protect the welfare of its people. Trading in that welfare for economic benefit is not acceptable because, in this case, the welfare of the populace is incomparable to economic benefit. The government has a choice Mining is just one industry, and since it cannot be easily eradicated, this calls for a stricter and much more effective regulation on the government's part.